Hello, welcome to Unit 5, Lesson 12 Review, page 238, numbers 22 and 23. And it's really 22A, B, and C, and number 23. All right, 22, hopefully you've solved this already, and you just want some more explanation. For numbers 22A through 22C, read the word problem and circle the phrase for the box that makes the sentence correct. In a movie, 289 aliens plan to visit Earth. Each ship can hold as many as 3 aliens. What is the least number of ships needed? So I have 289 aliens being divided by 3 aliens per ship. When I have a remainder, they're going to be what's left of the aliens, and they're going to need 1 more ship. So I'm going to take my remainder is going to tell me to round up 1 more. I don't like calling it round up. I would just add 1 more to my quotient. 22B. Basma cuts ribbon to tie onto balloons for the carnival. She has 925 and 6/10 inches of ribbon in all. If each ribbon must be 24 inches long, how many ribbons can she cut? So I'm going to take 925 and 6/10 inches divided into 24-inch sections. The part that's left is going to be less than 24, so it's not enough to tie another balloon. So I'm just going to ignore that remainder. It's ribbon that's not enough. Number 21. 6 miners divide 15 ounces of gold dust equally. How many ounces of gold dust does each miner receive? So I'm going to take 15 ounces of gold dust and divide it equally by 6 people. Well, when I get a remainder, that's going to be some ounces of gold dust. Well, each of the miners are going to want an equal share of that, so that needs to be divided yet too. So when I divide a number less than by a number greater, I get a fraction. So I'm going to form a fraction with my remainder. I also think of what does my remainder represent. Okay, number 23. Write the correct number in each box in the place value section to find the quotient. Place value sections are really not a method that I'm really comfortable with. So I'm just going to make sense of the problem. It starts here, I'm missing this part. Well, what do I have? I have a rectangle. The rectangle is 2,976. The width is 8. What's my length? What times 8 is going to give me 276? Well, they're subtracting 2,400. So now I have to think of how do we get that number? Well, we multiply. What times 8 is 2,400? Well, I know 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. So 300 multiplied by 8 is 2,400. Subtract, I get 567. Now, 567 is what's left of the area that needs to be divided. So I'm going to make a new rectangle with an area of 576 and divide it by 8. Well, that would take, and they said it would be 70 long. 70 multiplied by 8 is 560. And there would still be an area of 16 left. Well, that 16 they brought back up here. How many 8s would that 16 be divided into? Would be 2, because 2 groups of 8 is 16, and now I would have nothing left. So now I'm going to add the area or the length of each little rectangle. to get the area or the length of the entire rectangle. So that's how I would fill in or do the place value sections if you're a person that likes to do place value sections. What they did is they said, okay, I have 2,976. How many hundreds are in there? There's 3 hundreds in there. 3 hundreds multiplied by 8 was 2,400. I have 576 left. Now, how many tens in 576? There's 7 tens in there. 7 tens multiplied by 8 was 560. I have 16 ones or tens left. 16 ones left. How many ones, eights? How many ones are in there? There's 2. 2 times 8 is 16 with nothing left. And that's all there is to page 238. And that should be all of the review unit 5. If you still need some help with it, definitely contact your math teacher, or if I'm not your math teacher, I'd be happy to help you with it too. But please contact one of us and we'll be happy to help you prepare to take the unit assessment.